We're going to react to a scary comp version 38 by Bazamalam. Okay? We're going to have a good time. Let's have a look.
Genevieve writes, heard my daughter talking to someone, so I called her over and asked who, but I didn't notice it until after watching it. Only her and I were home. This is what she caught. Pay close attention to the background or you'll miss it.
Lorelei, come here.
That's pretty terrifying.
Lorelei, who are you playing with? What are you doing?
What?
That's literally just another child. Well, I thought you was on about this thing here. I thought that was like a fucking, like a gremlin.
This footage was taken in 2016, and it wasn't until recently that Genevieve had noticed this. Needless to say, she was left disturbed by the footage. Now, it could be that the apparition is actually her daughter's shadow, but if you look closely, it appears to be taller than her daughter. Given how lighting affects the length of a shadow depending on its position, this could still be a silhouette. However, if it were actually a shadow,
I feel like that's actually just a shadow
in the background. But instead, our review of it is blocked as it passes by, acting like a solid figure, and it doesn't warp or bend against the door, which is something a shadow would do. Genevieve is certain that this isn't a shadow, but
that is a little bit weird now that I look at it.
And viewers can't help but think the same.
I mean, if that is a shadow, that's a very strange shadow.
I'll let you decide as to what this might be. Gotchin and Yasuke are YouTubers who explore places that are said to be haunted. It was just recently that they went over to a hidden village. When this person came to this village on their own, they were met by an elderly couple who told them to go away. The strange thing about this encounter, though, is that no one has lived in that village for years. If not a single person has lived there, then who are the couple that greeted them? Were they people?
What's even the point in putting up a sign saying population 0?
Or apparitions? Gotchin and Yasuke decide to explore this.
Oh my god, this is actually HD. Well, not HD, but it's
unusual happens.
Usually these kinds of like things are filmed on like Nokias.
Little did they know that they would capture something disturbing on camera. Yasuke is by himself as Gotchin is somewhere else in the village when the following happens.
So this is an abandoned village, did they say? This reminds me of that other video we watched, the house tour video. Alright, let's try and spot it before it's pointed out to us. That's a poster. That's a poster. Or a wig. One of the two. Here's the thing. When I say these things, it's not like I'm attacking the person, you know, for believing in such things, right? Because I find these extremely entertaining. But I like to look at the alternative side. It's either a poster or a wig.
As Yasuke explores an abandoned house, someone or something is hiding underneath the floor. Both Gotchin and Yasuke have no explanation for this, but viewers can't help but think that this might be the ghost of someone who used to live there. The following...
That soundtrack is so, like, in the horror community of YouTube is so well, like, from creepypasta readings to scary compilations. That soundtrack, is it Kevin MacLeod? I think it's Kevin MacLeod.
By Arthur Cruz, who writes, a security guard who works at a mall was hearing noises coming from
I think I've used this soundtrack in one of my creep source videos.
Room inside a store. Apparently the store in question is haunted. He goes inside and sees this.
It's a man goatseeing his ass. Spread wide. Yeah, I mean, even if that's a malfunction, that is terrifying, isn't it? That's just... Can we sample this? Put it in the new Donda album, Kanye West. So I'm guessing it's voice activated, like you talk to it and then it copies you or something, or it like...
Talk about nightmare fuel. This
There's
is
only one
terrifying.
moving though.
All the dolls appear to be turned on. Arthur believes that the store itself might have something to do with this, considering it's haunted. Although that could be the case, it could be that the dolls are sound activated and were all set off after one of them turned on.
I'm still
But if
yet to
that's
see
the
a ghost,
case,
guys.
Then how did the first doll turn on? I'll leave it to you to figure this one out. Haunted or not, this is still pretty creepy. Posted the following video on Facebook and states that something terrifying had occurred at a mall in Brazil. The video was taken at 2:30 in the morning by a security guard who works there.
Thank you.
He was sure that he was the only person inside until he saw the following. The security guard had recorded this in the hopes that people would believe him when telling them about this terrifying encounter. This is what he caught.
It's a person. Chilling. Late night shopping. It's a woman. It's a little girl that got lost. Slept in the mall. Mum went home without her for some reason. She's going shopping. No worries, Pauline. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
Oh, they made it to the top of the escalator. I can't believe it.
There appears to be a little girl on the escalator, who then disappears moments later. Now, this could have been an actual child, but what's a child doing inside a mall at 2 in the morning?
Have you seen any puppet combo games? Eh? Murder House or whatever it's called?
Can't think of anything to explain this, other than the thought of this being a child who was accidentally locked inside. What are
I
your
don't
thoughts
know.
on
I don't know what kind of cameras these are. We're in 2021. There's literally no excuse to have a really bad camera. Every phone, even like 2016, 2015 models, right? The cheap ones now, cheap, come with at least 720p HD.
Reddit user Poe had posted the following photo and states that his neighbor took the picture during the summer. He had taken a picture of the Reddit user's kids who were playing outside. He was
Sorry, mate. Hang on. Hang on a minute, mate. Was this with consent?
hesitant to share this photo with him because something very
Hang on.
unsettling was captured in the photo.
Alright, there's numerous things going on here. Number one, why were you taking pictures of the children? Number two, is this some kind of Halloween decoration? The kids aren't afraid of it, bear in mind. Oh, I didn't see it. No, I didn't see that. So glad the arrow was there. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Guys, I knew it was
Those
there.
who've seen this image were left unsettled. It's worth mentioning that the Reddit user lives near a cemetery. It seems to him that this might be an apparition of someone who's buried there. What do you make of this photo?
They're not obviously buried
Real
there, though,
or
are they?
fake?
If they're there.
Take a good look and decide for yourself.
I mean, these kids don't see... This kid looks like it's looking right at it.
An urban explorer visits an abandoned temple and encounters something terrifying.
Temple.
The building served as a temple for a secretive organization known as the Freemasons in 1985.
Freemasons?
Around the mid-2000s, the building was left behind for unknown
So wait, the Freemasons is a religion?
reasons. Ever since then, the temple has been abandoned. However, the following footage
pagans?
caught by Christopher Hill seems to suggest
Who do they
it's not
believe in?
completely abandoned.
Zeus.
Christopher is on his way to explore the basement of the temple when he captures the following on camera. Be sure to listen closely or you'll miss it.
Odin. Odin. Well, there's a bike there, mate. Get that. That's a free bike right there. So, oh, sorry. There's literally been someone outside.
Bodied voice saying hey can be heard.
Literally, it's probably someone saying, "Get the f out of there! Oi!"
Now, it could be that the supposed disembodied voice came from outside.
Yeah.
So it's not certain if Christopher caught something unusual. But what happens next
Oh, here we go. What happens next?
may just be the most strangest and terrifying encounter Chris has had.
Eren
In the basement of the
Yeager.
temple, he captures this.
Oh, I thought that was someone there then.
It's really sad that they let this historical place fall apart like this.
They had better things to be doing, mate.
Damn, man. That's crazy.
There was nothing there. There's nothing there.
There appears to be a dark figure entering a room and slowly fading away. Here's the enhanced version for a better view.
No, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about you. Oh, hang on. It is moving a little bit. Just feel like there's some... That might just be like material. Like... I know you'd have to see further inside there. We'd have to literally see what's in there.
It could be that a squatter was hiding away from the camera and appeared to fade away due to the camera's quality. But when Christopher takes a look inside, no one is there. No doors can be seen through which the squatter could have escaped. If nothing was inside, then who or what was this?
I think that was... You've got a light source, right? You've got a light source hitting the wall, right? That wall is going to shadow onto the doorway. Therefore, when you're moving with your camera, it's going to look like something is moving, like a shadow. But really, all it is your light source moving, and therefore the shadow projecting itself at different angles. That was scary stuff. Be sure to subscribe to Scarebub. Bazarbub. I don't know why I call him Scarebub. What? Come on,